Hi YouTube. First video, just wanted to give you a tour of the workshop and maybe show you the customer van I'm working on. Probably will do a video tour of my van again, just because there was a few things that got missed on Nate's video. Right, so here is the VANHAUS Headquarters. That's the current, well, my first customer build. And there's the old girl, the beast. Needs a wash desperately. Takes a couple of hours to do it properly though, that's the thing, so I've been a bit busy trying to get started with this. First windows have just gone in. Bit scary as it's the most horrible stuff, the black sealant they give you, but this one's for a couple and their two girls, and they want to basically have these two seats fitted over here by the window with a table. They're going to have rotating sort of swivel chairs for the passenger and driver's seat, and then behind these seats, when I move them forward, they'll be about here, and then there's going to be a shower there, and then behind we're going to have a big sort of pull out bench seat that turns into their double bed, and then we're going to have two fold down beds from that wall that are going to be hung with chassis mounted chains, similar to the shelf in my van actually, and then the same over this side, and then along here is going to be the kitchen, which I'm going to carry on just a bit in front of the sliding door, and then have the fridge so you can just sort of reach in and grab whatever you need out of the fridge just by opening the door. Just because one thing that annoys me about my fridge is it's a bit of a pain getting to it. When the bath mat's down, it doesn't really make it very easy to get into it. But anyway, so yeah, this is the workshop. A big old space. A complete dump when I got it about 5 months ago. But yeah, I'm quite happy with it now. It sort of works for what I need to do with it. All the tools and all the bits and bobs. I'm a bit OCD, so I like having everything where it should be. God, I'll probably get copyrighted for this music. Let me turn it down. So yeah, it's a bit of a sort of mess at the moment. I've been trying to change things around, but all the parts for the next van. My little sort of work station for my laptop. I'm just waiting to put the TV or the other screen up on the wall, so I've got dual monitor set up. It makes it a bit easier to, you know, just get everything done really. And if I'm going to be doing some YouTube videos, it would be nice to have two screens. Here's the bit everyone probably wants to see, is the dog. Bear. Up you get. Up. 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 Wait. Sit. 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 Wait. Sit. Eventually. No, he's lovely. He's just such a big puppy still. I've had to build just so he's got something in there so I can work without worrying he's going to run out into the road. The workshop's quite close to a busy road on a blind corner, so last thing I want him just to run out in the road. But and then my stupid car, which is just a long-term project, which is very likely to be put on hold for another year until the summer. But IS 300 with a 2JZ, if that's of any interest to anyone that likes cars. But all sorts of silly stuff I've made and bolted onto it, but it should be quite a weapon when it's done. The plan is to have it be a wide-body track car. It's got sort of fenders from Russia, wide arch. Not everyone's cup of tea. It is a bit of a project for me and my other half have been doing. It's a sort of office slash barbers for her. That's not finished yet, so I won't show you much of that yet. I'm sure she'll want to do a video of that herself when it's all done. But yeah, just come back from a walk with the dog. He's knackered because it's hot. He's black, so he doesn't fare too well in the heat. He's gone through about 5 bloody litres of water today. But yeah, so that's the workshop. All my wood. Had this concrete laid only a few weeks ago. Tapped it all on my own, which was fun. Had a friend of mine help me whilst it was being poured in, but yeah, it was a bit of a nightmare. It was basically a 8 to 10 inch hole before that, but yeah, I put some fencing up, so I just want to get a sign made. Yeah, just have my VANHAUS branding on there would be cool. Can just about get a long wheelbase undercover there, which was the whole point really, because it's a nightmare trying to work outside in the rain. And when I built mine, I was basically working at the side of my mum's house in the mud, and it was pretty horrible. So being able to work undercover at all times and have a big workshop to build things in will be cool. So all the customers that I'm hopefully going to have will get the best sort of quality work I can produce. Back in my van again. It's in a bit of a dump at the moment, but that is what it is like living in a van sometimes. A few things that got missed on the other video. It's got floodlights all the way around. Just had a few worries about security. I don't always have the dog around to attack, or he just wants to say hello to everyone, so he's not that scary in all honesty. What else? You can see the instant hot water boiler, which didn't get that much attention on the video, but that's fitted in really nicely where the roof rack is. Doesn't hit anything. Yeah, she's had a bit of a hard life. It was a Christian mission van before I got it, and it was covered in all sorts of weird writing, and it was dark green when I got it, and it took me hours and hours to get it looking vaguely acceptable, and I've had to tea-cut the entire van just to get it looking vaguely white again. It's had a coat of black hammerite the whole way around the bottom, just to protect all the seals and door shuts, and anywhere it was kind of looking like it was going to go a bit rusty. But overall it only done 85,000 miles when I got it, so it needed saving. And it's been my home for nearly 2 years now. And it's pretty cool being able to have it parked just outside my workshop, and then I've got plenty of space to work on this beast. This one's going to be, I'm going to be reluctant to give this one back once it's finished, but it's going to be pretty cool. It's going to have a big rhino roof rack on the top, same solar setup as mine, so it should have 500 watts of solar. Probably 3 leisure batteries, but they've currently only opted for 2, but I think we'll probably end up putting 3 in if I can squeeze it in somewhere. Lovely couple from New Zealand. Might even take it back to New Zealand at some point, so it needs to be ready for that. It's going to be in my style. You'd never know you're in a van, hopefully, when you're inside. Apart from the swivel seats gives it away a bit, but should make it a bit more livable having an open bulkhead and having the swivel seats instead of a closed bulkhead like mine. Mine was meant to be a bit more stealthy really, whereas they're going to be going to festivals in this, and probably have an awning on it at the end as well. But these are sort of final stage touches, but yeah, windows are in. Really happy with them. What else? Yeah, hopefully going to make some more videos. Bit new to all this YouTube stuff. I watch a lot of other people on YouTube, but I never thought I'd be filming myself. But you never know, people might want to have an eye into what's going on. Yeah, and the dog, of course. Big old bear. Aren't you? You're a big boy. Who's a big doggy? He does look impressive still with the camera in his face. Are you going to do YouTube? Excuse my stupid voice talking to the dog, that's the way dog owners talk to their dog. What else? Planning to build a mezzanine up here. That's the next project, but obviously trying to focus on my first customer's build rather than building more stuff in here. But it should be really cool actually. It's going to put this sofa up there, that's going to go up, and I've got an old tyre floating around somewhere that's from a Le Mans Porsche that came third can't really see it, but yeah, it's a bit of a treasure of mine. It just needs a glass top on it and a bit of a clean. Yeah, that's going to go out there. I'm going to buy myself a little fridge and put some beers in there. And then the plan is to put a projector underneath and project onto that wall. So I've got my own cinema. God, you don't have to mumble when you're on camera, it's terrible. Yeah, so it should be a man cave slash van DreamWorks factory, if that's a thing. And I'm going to have it as OCD and tidy as possible at all times, so I can find everything I need quickly and do things properly, and yeah, hopefully build lots of homes on wheels for people. Really, that's the plan. Yeah, I'm really happy with it actually. It's taken ages. It was a real mess before. The guy that used to have it was restoring E-type Jaguars, and it was connected to the unit next door, so the landlord built this wall, and I've since painted it, and my neighbour's done the same, so his workshop's sort of transformed as well, but the chap that was in here before wasn't really looking after it and paying his rent on time, so the landlord wanted some, I think, young blood in here that were going to try and make a go of their own businesses. My neighbour's a fabricator slash painter, panel beater, so that's pretty handy having him next door, and he's a really good guy, so if I ever need anything he's more than happy to help. He's painted his door. I haven't got round to that yet, but it all shall be done soon. But I've got under 2 months now to finish this one off, so I'm going to have to pull my socks up and get it done. But yeah, so yeah, thank you for watching. I'll do a proper video of my van at some point. There were a few little silly bits and bobs that were missed, and I'll do it in a bit better light than it is now, because it's nearly the end of the day now, and I've got to head off and meet my other half for dinner. But yeah, thank you for watching. Hopefully you'll subscribe and hopefully watch more of my videos. Thanks very much. Bye.